And I don't think Thomas helps it.
No, but they've had years of it.
Like that. If you're a supporter and you paid your money and you look at your goalkeeper, who, let's face it, started an absolute pantomime moment.
You should put the ball in the stand. There's no doubt about it. He's overplayed. But I didn't see anything.
Want to vent the
Didn't see a player on the pitch though react and maybe go into the goal to react. You know, maybe that's something I might have done to help him out. You're all in this together. You know, there's too much blaming individuals here. This blame culture has to change, but ultimately they've got to start playing some decent football.
This idea of blame culture. First of all, everybody's right in this conversation because the fans have the right to do as they please because they're the guys that are actually funding football clubs to some extent through television subscriptions and match fees. Do I think it's constructive to boo somebody? Do I think it helps the overall picture? No. But footballers also have to realise that people pay a lot of money to go and watch them play. And you give them nothing to cheer about. What is it you expect them to do? Get a pat on the back with a 2-0 down to an average Fulham side this season?
Made in Scotland for Girders.
Thomas Frank, you know, has put out performances recently, and I'm in a Thomas Frank admirers club. I like him. I don't think the job's too big for him. I don't think that we should be hounding Thomas Frank out of a job. I think Thomas Frank should be given some opportunity. But that Spurs side, also the hand he's been dealt. Spurs are poor. They're not a good side. I looked at that side on the weekend. I looked at what they are. They're nothing right now. They're missing Madison. They're missing Kulusevski, their best creative players, and Solanke seems to be forever injured. So I get all that, right? But the fans themselves have seen an absolutely placid performance against their major rivals, Arsenal. They've gone 2-0 down against the Fulham side that are not in particularly good nick this season, albeit they've got a very good manager. They saw them in a previous week,
only
albeit they did
0.3 miles away.
And then what we've got is this wonderful week where you got smashed 5-3 by PSG, and because you were in that game for a period of time, that somehow is an encouraging development for Thomas. Look, I mean, I remember him at Brentford. He is prone to saying some robust things. I remember him first coming into the Premier League and thinking a couple of times he was in games where they got beat. He said we should smash the opposition.
I feel the state.
Strange language for you to be using when you've just arrived in the Premier League, but there's no doubt he's a top manager. But this idea that you cannot... fans should support, yes, of course they should. But here's the thing, you've also, the responsibility is on footballers to give
so
them
7 properties are on this estate.
It's
I
not
feel
just a
the
one-way
state
transaction. It's not just this crappy idea of having a 12th man. These guys, hang on, Martin, I'm finished. These guys spend a lot of money to come to football stadiums in a world that is miserable in its existence. This country's going down the toilet.
Andrew. Calendar. One Carismere cottage, Dunsky.